Twitch, Simply Don, the Twitch channel. This is the channel where young America seems to want to go to get their latest in Twitch shows. Hi, I'm Don Barris, and today, what a show we have, because if you're used to the schedule, today is Saturday, and today is the Mary Jane Show. And here she is, your host of the Mary Jane Show. Why, it's Mary Jane.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Mary Jane Show. Today we will start out with opening show banter. I'm live on the ground with a traffic update. Traffic is terrible. And we will start with opening show banter, maybe some sports scores. Then we will slide into mid-show banter and maybe get some play-by-plays if there's any games going. And we will wrap it up with closing show banter. So we have a super duper exciting show for today. I would like to thank Old Man G, best moderator in the business.
Is he here?
Yes, hello.
Oh, hi, Old Man G. How are you?
Just getting everything ready. Thank you.
And I would like to thank Don Barris.
Thank you.
I don't know, what's your title? Are you co-host or are you just the sports department, or how do you title yourself for this show?
It's your show. You have to title me.
Okay, then we'll just say you're Don Barris.
How about saying that I'm the prettiest girl on the show?
I guess that's fine. Okay, and here's Don Barris, the prettiest girl on the show, with sports updates.
Hi, everybody.
Oh, are you styling your mustache? Do we get to watch you style your mustache today?
Would you like to?
Seems like we already are.
I always like to brush it first with what is equivalent to a small hairbrush. It gets a lot of the shit working. And as you know, Mary Jane, I like my shit working.
Very good. Have you been using your mustache shampoo and conditioner?
No, I have not.
Okay, live from the streets. Traffic is clearing up a bit, finally.
Finally.
We've had about 20 minutes of stop and stay traffic, so now I'm actually moving.
We are now moving.
Oh, we're stopped again, but it's just for a red light.
You're acting like this is my fault.
Oh, no, I don't know where you got that from.
Okay.
I do not believe you are the controller of traffic lights. So now you are combing the mustache?
I'm actually brushing the mustache.
Brushing the mustache, okay.
And that, to me, gives it body.
Speaking of body, Can I say that we got the commissioner, Terry Greenbeans, is here. He says hello, and Mary Jane is 1-1. And we also have Hi-Fi Protege and Billion Dickenwith is also here.
Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to the Mary Jane Show. Thank you for perceiving this show this afternoon.
Hi-Fi Protege says, hi, Don, hi, Mary Jane. We're live, woo. And Billion Dickenwith says, Mary Jane is the prettiest girl on the show, and no one is forcing me to say that. Sounds very suspicious to me.
Oh,
And then
thank
also,
you.
they also say it doesn't really mean as much when you're force people to say you're the prettiest. And I don't know who would do that. Like, that's crazy.
Who said that?
Billion Dickenwith.
Block him.
No, Don. We need our viewers. He is not. He is.
Block this
Don't
motherfucker.
block him. He has not crossed the line. He does play nice, and it's good because Dylan Beckwith, who generally stays on the Twitch, this is his clone or mock account. So it's always fun to have a few of those around.
What fun is it? He accused me of forcing people to say I'm pretty. Did I ever force you to say that I'm pretty?
I thought he was talking about Katrina.
Yeah, it might be a rollover comment from last night's show, Don.
How about this comment? High Five Protege says, "Thank you, SDTPN, for always making me laugh and smile." That's a good one, right?
Yay! Thank you.
What did they say?
They said, "Thanks, Simply Dawn, the podcast network, for always making me laugh and smile," because we're on SDTPN YouTube right now. And they didn't say that nobody's forced them to say that, so I believe that nobody forced them to say that. Because they didn't have to put a disclaimer on it.
That is true. Well, I will see you guys in the studio.
Can I tell you something? Dylan Beckwith's mom is a fucking slut.
Mm-hmm. Speaking of slut, Quinn is here. He says hello.
Quinn's not a slut.
Oh, sorry. I was thinking of the wrong guy.
Okay, let me see. In sports scores, let me get this down. I don't want to fuck this up because there's a lot of people that follow this. Okay. Here's from the Mary Jane 6-pack. The Mary Jane 6-pack. These are 6 games that everybody goes upon. Game 1, Notre Dame, Purdue. Mary Jane took the 8 points and went with Purdue. Notre Dame won. So Mary Jane is 0-1. Katrina is picked Notre Dame. She's 1-0. Hollywood Harry, 1-0. Jack picked Notre Dame. And Old Man G picked Notre Dame. Congratulations.
Thank you.
In the Oregon State game, Mary Jane went with Oregon and gave up 16.5 points. Oregon won by more than 16.5. Katrina also picked Oregon. So that means Mary Jane is 1-1. Katrina is 2-0. Hollywood Harry picked Notre Dame. Or are we at Oregon? Katrina picked Oregon. She's 2-0. So Mary Jane 1-1. Katrina 2-0. Hollywood Harry picked Oregon State. So he is 1-1. Jack picked Oregon. He's 2-0. Old Man G picked Oregon State. He is 1-1. And in the other college game, because there's 3 NFL games that won't be out until tomorrow, but in the other college game, we got Georgia and Kentucky. Georgia gives up 22 points to Kentucky, and right now the score is 0-0 with 5:17 left in the first quarter. So we'll be keeping an eye on that. Tomorrow's games, Tampa Bay versus Detroit, giving up Detroit gives up 7.5. Mary Jane picked Detroit. Cincinnati, Kansas City. Kansas City giving up 6 points. Kansas City is the team Mary Jane picked. Chicago Bears and the Houston Texans. Houston giving up 6.5. Mary Jane went with Houston. So Katrina, who's 2-0, picked Kansas City and Chicago and Detroit. Hollywood Harry, who's 1-1, picked Detroit, Cincinnati, and Chicago. Jack went with the Lions, Cincinnati, and Chicago.
Oh, hold on a second. Let me answer this call. Hello?
Mary Jane, I'm sorry for yelling at you the other day. Please don't hang up.
Okay, I won't hang up. What's going on?
Well, how can I get into the show right now?
The Zoom.
I tried getting Zoom on this phone. I'm having problems.
Where's your other phone? What happened to the other phone?
It broke. It got cracked and some water got in it and it totally malfunctioned and croaked.
Who's that? Mary Jane, who is that?
This is Schizo Surfer on the phone.
Oh,
Hedges.
Oh, no, I'm sorry. This is Greg Hedges on the phone.
what'd he say?
This is Greg Hedges on the phone.
All right, hang up on him.
He said,
Hang up on it. I love you guys. I still love you guys, you know. I wish you guys would just accept me. You know, I don't know what I did or what you think. All that stuff I said about all that gay stuff and going out with guys and earning money to go out with guys was a bunch of bullshit. I would never do that. I'm not gay. I like women. And yes, I'll go out on dates with girls and I'll show them the best time they ever had.
Ask him what's the last date he had.
Schizo, I have a question. First,
Yeah.
What's the last date you went on?
I went out to lunch the other day with a girl from Pasadena.
Bullshit.
I took her. I met her applying for a free phone, and then about a month later, I took her to Fat Burger, and we had a Fat Burger, and me and the girl had lunch.
Oh, that's very nice. Well, first of all, I would like to say that
Can you tell him that I want to ask a question?
Okay, Don has a question, but first I'd like to put out this disclaimer if we have any new people that aren't up to par with things. Schizo, just so you know, myself, Don Barris, Simply Don, the podcast network, the Ding Dong Show, the Comedy Store, none of us have a problem if you're gay or straight. We accept you either way. Now, Don has a question.
Yeah. I don't really. My parents hate that shit, and if my parents knew that I've heard my dad say it in my head. I heard him say, "Greg, you're fucking gay," and I don't want my parents to think that.
Can you tell him something I said? Then if that's true.
Hold on a second. Don has a statement. Tell me if you can hear him. Go ahead, Don.
If that's true, then why did he ask me to set him up so he could be a prostitute making love to both men and women?
Because everybody is so gullible. They believe anything they hear about me. And so I'm just going to pump nothing but shit on them. Because these people in Pasadena, when I was homeless, they insulted me. And Caltech backed me the whole way and said, leave Greg the fuck alone. He's a friend of ours at Caltech, the Institute of Technology.
Who's Greg?
Technology.
Who's Greg?
Hold on, Don's confused. Can you explain to Don who Greg is?
Greg is the guy who is me, the guy who came into the Ding Dong Show, and Don decided to name me Schizo Surfer.
That is incorrect. That is incorrect. You named yourself Schizo Surfer.
Schizo Surfer.
That's incorrect.
Schizo Surfer.
Can you hear me? You can change your mind, but you named yourself Schizo Surfer.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did.
I did not think of that.
Yes, you did.
No, I didn't.
Okay, we'll show you the tape.
Well, you guys say that you thought of the comfort zone too. You guys, you say that I thought that I'm the one who called myself Schizo Surfer, and then you guys said that you were the one who thought of the comfort zone, and I thought of the comfort zone way before I came into the Ding Dong Show.
So, when you asked me to help you become a male prostitute, you were joking?
Male prostitute? As a male prostitute? Yeah, I was fully bullshitting. I just wanted to see what these Ding Dong Show fan club or whoever they are, people would say. And they said exactly, they fell into it exactly like I thought they would. They drilled me, they said, we let the guy shit on you for $15. You know, I'm going, oh yeah, I'm going to let somebody shit on me for $15 fucking dollars.
If that's your price, you should charge more than that.
Well, if I was going to let somebody shit on me, they're going to pay me thousands of dollars.
Well, what is the price then?
Edges, man. I'm number one in the fucking world, and I know it. I could have won the lottery when I first started, when I first really nailed it as being a real celebrity. I could have gone into the lottery and probably gone for Mega Millions or Powerball or fucking, you know.
Can I say I'm a little confused? I'm a little bit confused.
Confused about what?
How could you have won the lottery?
I don't want to go out with any guys. It's funky. I've been raped before. I don't like them. I think
So you have had sex with men?
Sexual predators, sexual assaulters, gay guys. You know, all they want is to convert as many other people into the gay thing as they can get. Is they're fucking lonely. And they don't get much because they're gay. And they're fucking lonely.
Hey, can I just say one thing? Schizo. Hey, Greg. Can I ask you a question?
Sure.
I can't have you come in.
I love you, Don. I think you're the greatest.
You think I'm a pretty girl?
You're a pretty girl?
Whoa, yeah.
Me a pretty girl.
Me.
Well, I think you're a very, very pretty, most definitely.
Thank you.
I looked at you on the show, and when I saw you at your house the other day, you look great. You look like you're really healthy. You got a nice face. You got a nice body. You're just, you got a little high blood pressure, yeah.
Not anymore.
Basically, you're really like
last time I was at the doctor, 121/71.
I mean, I've never had $20,000 in my hand before, like you slapped on me.
What did I do to you?
That's the only reason I got pissed off. You slapped 20,000 on me, and then you wouldn't buy the coin.
No, because you were told to do something and you didn't do it. I invited you over. I said, bring the coins. And I said to you, hey, and you were supposed to bring over a thing from where they gave a quote of how much the coins were worth. You didn't do that. I showed you the money, not to give it to you. I showed you the money, not to give it to you, but to show you that I was a man that meant business.
And Greg, it doesn't matter how much they're worth. The piece of paper is important.
And he didn't bring that. So I said, well, you know what?
On my phone and show you how much they're worth right there on my phone. I can dial it right in and show you exactly what each of those kinds of coins are worth on my phone.
Well,
I just dial it in.
Well, Greg, I don't believe you.
Peter, it's easy. It's easy. You go to the alloy market or something like that.
Yeah, well, you know what? So you came over here to sell me things, and you made an agreement that I never agreed with, because the original agreement is that you show me how much they're willing to pay, and I would give you $1 more than they ask.
I told you what they were willing to pay.
No, but you didn't have any proof of it.
No, it's a piece of paper.
Well, I'm going to go to somebody on Monday. I'm going to go to the Alhambra Coin Center on Monday, and they might buy them all. They might give me a couple $1,000.
I wish you nothing but the best.
Is that they're worth at least anywhere from 2,750, all 20 of them, to about 33 or 3,400.
Well, I didn't believe that, and I asked for proof. You didn't have the proof, so I'm not going to give you money.
Well, like I said, I can show you on the phone, on the computer, on the phone, and right there in plain black and white.
Greg, can I let you in on some information?
I don't trust that guy at the pawn shop to give me a good appraisal. I don't trust him. I don't like him. I don't trust him. I think he's a fucking asshole.
Okay, that's fine. Greg, I would like to talk to you about this. What the reason why it was said, get a piece of paper appraisal from anyone that's an official appraiser, is because then if Don gives you the cash and he receives the piece of paper with the date on it of the appraisal, he can sell it.
If you want me to do that, I'll go and I'll get the appraisal ticket and I'll come over there. Will you guys give me a second chance to get the appraisal ticket and come on over?
All right. Let me tell you this. Can I say something, please?
I'll give you a good deal since you gave me all that pie.
Yeah, well, that's another thing. I gave you...
Hold on, listen to Don real quick. Go ahead, Don.
The other day when you came over, I gave you a half pound of weed. A pound of weed. That brings a total of weed that I've...
Well, just listen, Greg.
Shut the fuck
Greg,
up.
please just listen. Don's still talking.
I gave you a total of 2 complete pounds of weed. How much money did you give me for that?
I gave you nothing.
Right. And so that doesn't seem like...
I want to do the best deal.
So that doesn't... And not only that, but when we had our little... when we were going to do our meeting, where you were going to come over and we were going to... I told you, bring that and I'll give you money. And I wanted to show you that I had the money here. Well, let me finish what I'm saying so you can hear, because this is why you did a bad business deal, because I sent Quinn, who is in the chat with us right now, I sent Quinn over to pick you up, and you immediately said you weren't coming. So now you've wasted my time, you wasted Mary Jane's time, and you wasted Quinn's time. And you were screaming at me. And what you said, listen to what I'm saying, Greg.
For so many times, I don't hold it against anybody.
Okay, well, I'm holding this against you because, okay, well, then shut the fuck up and listen.
Just keep listening, Greg. He's not done.
And when he got there, I said, put Schizo on the phone. And what you were screaming like a madman was, fuck Don, fuck him, he's never done anything for me. I didn't put you in a show. I wasn't about to give you 2 pounds of weed complete. Fucking 2 pounds of weed. Tell me anybody else in your fucking worthless life that's ever done that.
So many times, Don. You are the only one in the history of my life who has ever given me that much
Right.
buku weed.
And
Never
and when I sent a person over to help you get to when I sent the person over, you told me to fuck off. You didn't want to talk to me, and I've never done anything for you. Well,
Please forgive me.
no, absolutely not. Because I've also tried to get you.
Forgive me.
You've asked. Are you gonna keep talking over me, you dope?
Oh, I'm listening to you and we're getting nowhere.
Because you're talking over me, you fucking idiot.
What the fuck are we talking about?
We're talking about how you tried to rip me off. And
Time out. Greg,
You wanna buy the
Greg.
coin or not, man?
Hey,
Not.
can I tell you this? Take those
I'm
coins.
checking you, Don.
Take those coins. Okay, I'll tell you. I'll give you my answer. Take those coins and shove.
he's answering you.
I'm answering you, you stupid fuck. I said take those coins and shove them up your ass. I want nothing to do with the coins or you ever again.
You run it all by me. You said you don't want me. I'm not allowed in the Ding Dong Show.
Right.
I don't understand it. That's why I said that. I got a little out of control.
No, nobody said. When you said that, you're a liar. Now you're lying. Now you're okay. Keep talking over me. This is why you're in the situation you're in.
The same thing.
We got a tip.
Told my parents the same thing.
Yeah, well, your parents don't. Your dad doesn't like you either.
Man.
Your dad seems like he wants nothing to do with you either.
Motherfuckers, where I live, this manager, he's giving me shit. He's telling me I can't sing in my room. All this bullshit. All I'm getting is a pile of crap. Man, I'm sick of it. I've had it.
Well,
I
good.
don't I
So-
want to be a rock star
So,
or a
so,
recording artist or
so,
anything.
Greg. So,
I
Greg,
don't want the world
Greg,
to serve me.
you know how I feel.
The world can suck you.
Well, fuck you.
So, that's what I have to say. That's
Well-
what I've heard.
Well, hang up on this piece of shit. Hang up on this piece of shit.
We got a tip.
You want the coins or not?
Hey, Hedges, go fuck yourself.
Okay, go fuck myself.
Good luck with those shitty coins.
It's up. It's hung up.
We got a tip from Ron Wood for $3. It says, "Welcome back." It's probably unfortunate now, but it says, "Welcome back, Schizo Surfer. Can we collaborate soon? Let me know. Rock and roll. Did you really surf tresses?" I don't know what that means. I'm sorry.
No, I think he's talking about me surfing the tsunami, and yes, I did.
Yeah, anybody that doesn't believe that now is a hedge, probably.
He really is cocky for not having nothing to do.
Well, you see, this vitriol and bullshit is because we don't believe his price point, or we're not going to do a business deal with his price point on the coins. He needs to show actual paper proof. And just to be real, last time they were appraised, it was like 10% of what he paid for them on the TV commercial.
Right. And so I told him not to do it anymore. And he got some money and he bought all these coins. And he's trying to convince me that that's not the way it was. But that's exactly what happened. So I said, you get me an appraisal and I'll pay you $1 more. Then he tried to say, oh, why don't you, I'll take them and then I'll give you, instead of giving me the $1 more, why don't you give me another half pound of weed? I didn't think that was fair.
Well, what's not fair is that he knew damn well, don't come over without a piece of paper from an appraiser. And he thought he could just smooch his way into talking you into giving him a bunch of money. And truthfully, he's such a selfish, crazy person that when you showed him flashed all that cash, I guarantee if he had a weapon on him, he would have stabbed you for it.
Well,
No respect for you, no respect for business dealings.
yeah, well,
He saw that money and he wanted blood.
I had the 20,000 to show him that I was a man that had the money to buy the coins if he had everything there. But he didn't. See, I feel bad because I know for a fact his father has nothing to do with him anymore. The mother cares about him because she's a mother. But they're in their 80s. Maybe the dad's in his 90s. So they're not around this earth much longer. And he's going to be in real trouble. And I've tried to prepare him for that. But he won't listen. He won't listen to anything. I've tried to put him on a podcast where people could tip him. And there's fans that love Schizo. Like the guy that put $3 up a little while ago. He put it up for Schizo. And what's sad about that is that Schizo, he wouldn't even show up for any of the shows. We set this up a way for him to make some kind of money, even if it's just 20, 40 bucks a week. But he wouldn't come on. So, I've done everything I could to try to help this piece of shit, and that's how he treats me. Well, fine. I'm done.
This just reminds me so much of the situation last night with Sydney Sweeney. I can't help it.
So you're comparing Sydney Sweeney to Schizo Surfer?
She couldn't get on the show.
Yeah, that
Yeah,
makes sense. But
well-
at least he called in. At least he called in. She wouldn't
This
answer
time.
the phone.
Yeah, this time. There's been times when Schizo didn't answer the phone just like her. What's up, Nata
Yeah.
Rouge 1973? How you doing?
Nata Rouge 1973 high. Well, what a waste of fucking time.
I think that takes us through mid-show banter. We've not gotten any play-by-plays on sports, and we have not gotten any complete sports updates.
Well, we did give you complete sports update before you came.
Okay.
You were 1-1 in college games. There were 3 of them, and there's 3 NFL games. The 3 NFL games happen tomorrow. 2 games are over. You are 1-1. You lost the Notre Dame game because you picked the other team, and they lost 66-7.
Blah,
So-
blah, blah. Isn't there a game on now?
There is a game on now, and
You're depriving everyone from a good play-by-play?
well, we haven't had a chance because I've talked about this, and it's Georgia and Kentucky. And Georgia is favored by 20. Let me see. I think it's 21, but let me double check. But Georgia is the favorite, and right now they trail Kentucky 3-0. So right now, realistically, it's 22 points. So right now, Georgia is down by, they have to score over 25 more than Kentucky to win this. And right now they're down 3-0. So, I think Georgia could come back, but we're in the second quarter. There's 11 minutes left in the second quarter. So, they've got to score more than 3 touchdowns. They have to basically score maybe not exactly, but 4 touchdowns. They've got to do that.
What's the score right now?
3-0 Kentucky. And Georgia gives Kentucky 22 points. So
Does that mean Kentucky needs to make 22 points more than winning?
no, Georgia needs to score right now 26 points or more to win this game. And and we've got like just about 10 minutes left before halftime. So we're almost halfway through the game. But now Georgia's got the ball. The guy drives back, number 15. He's looking around to try to find a receiver. Oh, touched, but it bopped up in the air. Georgia catches it! I believe we're at the 45-yard line now. And I think, I might be wrong, but I think that's a first down. It's unfortunate Kentucky touched the ball. It is 1st and 10. Georgia runs the ball and gets minimal, maybe 2 yards. Guy touched the ball, went up in the air, and the Georgia receiver caught it. So that could have gone either way. By the way, in other scores, both Michigan and Michigan State won. But I don't know if Michigan covered because they only won by 10. They didn't look very good.
Did I pick them?
They weren't on the list.
Oh, then why is it being mentioned?
Because everyone knows that I care about Michigan. And now Michigan is 2-1 over the season.
Okay.
Quinn said, God, he really had, talking about Greg Hedges, has the emotional state of a 16-year-old.
I would actually go closer to like 9 or 13. Because a lot of 16-year-olds can be compared to adults as far as work, mental, emotional. They still deserve the protection of being a minor, but there's a lot of 16-year-olds out there that are doing better than 35-year-olds. Well, we heard from Greg Hedges today, and it was a disappointment, but you guys got to hear some of the aftermath of his last appearance on the show. So, super fun. Chances of him getting his shit together
are getting close to 0 chance.
Yeah.
Well, and he's kind of in a roundabout way ripping you off with that coin thing by not getting them praised and just trying to force, like, pressure you into giving him thousands of dollars. Like, you would lose everything if you did that, which...
Yeah. I was very much on the up and up. He made a side deal. He said, hey, instead of just give me $1, why don't you give me another half pound of weed? And so when he came, I told him this will be the last time I ever do this. And that's the way I feel. And I don't think that there's much that could change my opinion.
Comment, Black and Blue says, psychologically, he stopped developing when he started his drug life, age-wise. And yeah, that's Black and Blue. That is exactly why I said probably between 9 and...
I feel terrible because one of the things that happened there is I know his father wants nothing to do with him anymore. He and his mother have gone through so much shit in their life with this guy. And clearly his father won't talk to him.
Oh, there's a phone call. You want to see what it is?
You go ahead, yeah.
Hello?
Mary Jane,
Yeah.
is there any way I can talk to Don again?
Mute your TV and then say hello to Don.
Okay. Right now?
Yeah, just say hello to Don.
Hello, Don.
Who's this? Who's this?
Please.
Who is this?
Just asking him.
Greg, he's asking you, who is this? Can you hear him?
This is Greg Hedges. I'm your.
Oh, I don't want to fucking talk to him. He's never done nothing for me.
Well, I did.
What did you do?
I did the best I possibly could in your ding dong show.
Yeah, and I let you in my ding dong show. So I think I win there. Because if I don't let you in, you don't do anything. And then when you went to jail, you left us. I tried to find ways to get you back. You refuse when you refused to call me a couple weeks ago. All I said was call, and you couldn't do that. You're full of shit, Hedges. You're full of shit.
I'm full of shit. All I'm doing is offering you a good deal.
No, I don't want it. I don't want it. Let me ask you this: the good deal.
I'm trying to give you a better deal.
When will I get the money for those 2 ounces of fucking? Yeah, the 2 pounds of pot. When will I get that?
I want to give you the best deal I can possibly do.
When will I get those 2 pounds? The money for those 2 pounds of weed. When will I get that?
I come over to give you the coins.
I don't want. You know what?
Myself and take the rest and give me a good deal.
How about this? How about you just give me the fucking coins for the weed that I gave you? How about this? Here's the deal. How about you giving me the 2 pounds, the all the coins for the 2 pounds of weed?
I take nothing.
And you get nothing.
Okay.
I will say this, Don, would you reconsider if he brought you a piece of paper from an appraisal saying that the coins were worth more than the 2 pounds of weed?
I told you before, after he told me to fuck off and I've never done anything for him, fuck him. I will never do that. He can shove his fucking, he can shove his coin.
Over and over.
You can, no, you can shove those coins. You can shove those coins up your ass, Hedges.
What the fuck is the matter?
You tried to rip me off.
You fucking railroaded me out of the Ding Dong Show.
I railroaded you out of the Ding Dong Show. I think when you went to jail, that's where it's.
All you want to do is talk. All it is Don. Nobody else.
How do you figure that, you fucking idiot? First of all, how's
I've known you for the last 25 fucking years. Man, what the fuck?
Yeah. Hey.
Around you, in, inside, and fucking upside down, and inside out.
What did you do? I'm confused on what you did for me.
You're really confused for sure. If you say some of the things you said, you must be confused. You must be dazed and confused.
Oh, you're quoting Led Zeppelin now.
Yeah, Led Zeppelin. My friends.
They're not your friends. You know what? Like, what about that guy that you said that was friends of yours from the band?
I know the people here in Alhambra, California, who are from England and Ireland, and they were Led Zeppelin limousines for Led Zeppelin, Mr. James Dury of Alhambra, California.
Hey, you know what? I think you're full of shit. I think you're full of shit.
I know exactly what I'm talking about. I'm not full of shit. I'm the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. Greg Show. Big Wave Greg Show.
You ever surface Tsunami? I have.
Well, you know, I'm trying to negotiate with you, Don.
Yeah, I'm negotiating with you too. I tried to do everything to fucking help your stupid ass. And you called me, I've never done anything for you. And you're trying to and you're saying now that I used you. You were lucky to be in the fucking Ding Dong Show.
I apologize again and again. I'm sorry I said that. I didn't mean it.
Well, you said it. And now that you want something from me, now you're begging. Fuck you, man. Hey, do me a favor. Ask your dad to buy the fucking... Oh, that's right. Your dad doesn't talk to you anymore because he's tired of you and the shit you've caused him all his life. Fuck you. Fuck you, man.
You're stupid as fuck.
Yeah, I'm stupid as fuck. You're stupid as fuck because the only people that help you out in any way are Mary Jane and I. and you're cutting them off completely now.
Well,
So
he hung
you're
up on you. I don't know if everyone's up to par. Why does he have the impression that he was thrown out of the Ding Dong Show?
because it's woe is me. You did this to me, which
So
is
is he officially thrown out, permanently banned from the Ding Dong Show?
he'll never come back, and I'm tired of fighting to try to get him back.
I'd like to know more about how he got in trouble for singing in his room.
Yeah.
Because if he's such a good singer that I've actually asked people to be part of a band, and he lied to me. What's that guy, the guitar player?
Lamb of God, I don't know his name.
Lamb of
That's
yeah,
what you're talking about.
yeah.
Mhm.
I said because he asked me if there's anything I can do for you. I love your comedy. If there's anything I can do for you, and I said we have a guy that thinks of himself as a singer. Maybe you could come on and play with him. And he said, "What's his name?" And I said, "Greg Hedges, but he's called this Schizo Surfer." And he said, "I've never heard of him." And then when I told Greg that this guy said he knows me, and I said he didn't. He said he's a lion. I've tried to help him put bands together. I've tried to do everything I could for this guy, and all he does is act that way. Fuck him. And he tries to rip me off for weed and for the coins that he had, which are pure shit. Yeah, buy those late night coins. Those are really fucking valuable. And last time he did that, what did he got like 10% of what he paid for them?
Yeah, he paid like $50 a piece or something, and
I think he paid $10 a piece and got $5 a piece for him, if I remember
yeah,
right.
that
So he
sounds
lost half
right.
of his money somehow, which is not bad considering.
And then I told him, don't do that again. And then he immediately bought all these he got some money from, I don't know, insurance, maybe when he was hit by the car.
Well, the lawyers kept just giving him chunks of cash because I'm sure he's never going to see whatever payout they negotiate. He signed a paper.
No, he got a third of it.
Oh, he did?
He got a third, but it wasn't shit. The lawyer and somebody else got the other 2/3. But then again, he lies about everything, so who knows what the truth is.
They must have given him cash because his mom said,
And then he went out and bought fucking
that he wouldn't
coins
get the money.
after I said that is a stupid investment. But, I mean, when you invest in something and you pay a price and you get half return for it, it doesn't sound like a great investment.
Well, I mean, those late night TV commercials are designed for somebody that's going to buy those and not worry about how much they spent because it's so cheap and keep them forever. And then a bunch of grandkids and children, when their grandparents die, get these stacks of coins. And then they figure out, oh, well, it really wasn't worth the money that they were spent on it. So it's like just for grandparents to collect and think they're giving something for the kids to get shafted after they decease. I don't know why this would be a thing, but
you know what? And I would be 100% in his corner. But he makes like, when is he's shown up, probably since he went to jail, he has been to the Ding Dong Show one time. Am I exaggerating, or is there more than that?
maybe 3.
He did the song thing. That was after jail. He did the song thing quite a few times, right?
Yeah. He came in quite a few times, but because after jail, we went through the whole phase of the Schizo Surfer show, and the fans were donating money, and that was for the Quinn Schizo Uber Fund. That was after jail.
Oh.
So he came for quite a bit. But
And you know what? And the truth of the matter is this: he abused fucking Quinn, and there's
Terribly.
terribly. And one of the reasons that I adore Quinn is because he did that, and he didn't fucking tell me to fuck off.
Yeah, so after Schizo became a diva from Quinn picking him up and dropping him off, and Quinn would buy him burgers and stuff like that
Out of his
and
own pocket?
out of his own pocket. And so then the one time I was coming back to LA from traveling, and I get the call from Quinn that Schizo's demanding that me and my car be out in front of his place right then, or he won't go. And I never had picked him up and driven him to the show or agreed with that.
No, I paid for his Uber to go there.
Exactly. But he refused, he threw the fit. And that was the last time he was at the show, except for Netflix is a joke. So he officially quit the show with
But what did we do with when he was on the Netflix is a joke
he
thing?
did a great job. He did a great job. He
he did
sang
what
his song.
He did what he
Everyone
was
loved
told.
him.
He did what he was told to do. But
Exactly.
how do we get him there?
Oh, I think I did have to drive him. I drove him for that.
Yeah.
Yeah, ever since the car hitting, I think is when he's not been back as much. Just the once, I guess.
No, I think it was when he told Quinn to fuck off. I think it was when he threw the fit and refused to because it was a few months, maybe a year passed from when he got
Quinn,
on.
are you still in the room, Quinn? Come on the air with us if you would.
I will try to text him as well in case he's not watching. No, here's my
It says he's in the Twitch stream, so we'll see.
Quinn, join in.
Well,
He said 1 second. So we can hold on a second and then we'll get back to that when he comes in. Are there any updates?
Kentucky, it looked like they intercepted the ball and ran it in for a touchdown, which would have put them up by 10 points. And Kentucky also had a long pass that was ruled incomplete because the guy was out of bounds. And so Kentucky has been doing things that look good, but they're still trailing 3. They're up 3-0, and meaning they're up by 25, given the points. Oh. Well, but I'm tired of me doing things. He received 2 pounds of weed, and I said, hey, this is just to get you to come to the show. He couldn't even call. He won't even be responsible enough to call. And the day that he was told to call, just to get on the phone and call, you spoke with him hours before. And
well, I mean, I think he forgot, got distracted, or went to sleep. And then an hour later, he realized, oh, fuck, I didn't do what I was told to do. And then he freaked out and had to double down and backpedal and attack us and blame everyone in the world but him. He could have just said, oh, I'm sorry, I was taking a nap. Or, oh, I'm sorry, I was talking to Hollywood sitting on my porch, meaning talking to voices. Or he could have said, I was eating dinner.
Right.
Oh, hold on. There's Schizo. Hello?
Mary Jane,
Yes?
I really don't understand what's done.
Would you like me to explain it?
Yeah, go ahead and explain it.
Okay, so what happened was Don made an agreement with you that you would show him a piece of paper from an appraiser, and he would negotiate the money with you, give you $1 more than what the appraisal paper said for the coins. Because it doesn't matter what you said they're worth. It doesn't matter what the internet says it's worth.
Doesn't matter what I say it's worth, because I know what it's worth.
Nope, you don't understand. Can I explain? You better let me explain. You take the coins. If Don had the coins in his possession and that piece of paper in his possession, he can get his money back and sell them to someone else easily. If he doesn't have the appraisal piece of paper, then he has to go and get the appraisal and everything else. So he agreed that you would do that and he would give you that money.
Okay. So what about it?
Tell him to go fuck himself.
Fucked up forever between you guys and me.
Yes. Yes. Absolutely. But don't blame everybody else, you fucking dick. It's your fault.
I think you're mentally ill.
Oh, really? Really? And what?
Stupid or mentally ill. After me going to the fucking Ding Dong show for 20 years or more, every fucking Monday night, and being so loyal to you, and to you just to
Time out. You've said 20 years and you've said 25 years. Truthfully, it's only like 16 years.
No, truthfully, it's at least 20.
No, it's not.
No, it's not, you fucking dope.
It's not, because this year is my 21st. This year is my 21st, and you came 5 years later.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did.
You don't know anything. Hey, you know what? Schizo.
I don't know
Schizo. Sell those coins to your dad. Sell those coins to your dad. He's a big fan of you.
Fuck you. You
Fuck.
fucking lie. What the fuck is with you? Something's seriously wrong with you, dude. I heard your neighbor say it. Your neighbor said Don is a fucking jerk.
Who? Wait a minute. Where did you hear that? Name and
watches you and sees you and knows you.
You're a goddamn liar. You're a goddamn liar. Hang up on this piece of shit. Hey, Schizo. Tell me my neighbor that told you that.
About women, about nice women. You talk filthy about
The question is,
Mary Jane.
the question is,
you at all, Don. You're a filthy talking lowlife.
Question,
Fuck you.
what neighbor said what to you when?
I heard it all right when I walked out in that driveway into Hacienda Street.
Yeah.
Hang up.
No. I want to say one thing to him.
Like you, but Don's a jerk.
So
You know what? Hey, Schizo, very soon, you're going to be living on the streets again with no money. Good luck to you, piece of shit.
Glenn and I would tell you, face of music, man. Fuck.
Yeah,
I did nothing to my parents. My parents were the ones who were kind of loony and freaky.
right. Right. It had nothing to do with you being a disrespectful piece of shit to your family. That's the reason your father wants nothing to do with you, because you're a complete loser.
Crap, man. That's all you guys do is talk crap.
Tell me,
It makes no sense.
all right, if it makes no sense, call your dad right now. See if he'll talk to you.
Oh, my dad. They haven't shut up. They're so fucked up. You can't even talk to them.
Yeah, because they don't. You
Blame
fuck.
it on me. Blame it on me. Blame it on me. Yeah.
No,
Go
it's,
ahead.
it's my fault. Your parents won't talk to you. It's my parents.
I'm the worst. I'm the worst. Listen to my mom. Yeah, listen to her. Oh, Greg's really the worst. I'm fucking a hit maker, man.
No, you're not. Where have you made a hit? Where have you ever made a hit?
I assume the pedestal, okay? Like John Anderson for Yes. I'm taking a pedestal down, and I'm going to get my own fucking record contract and my own fucking job.
Hey, you know what? If you do that, I'll buy the coins from you.
I don't know.
When do you think? Hey, and if you do that, will you pay me for the two? Hey,
I won't need
If-
to sell my coins.
if you do that, will you pay me for the 2 pounds of weed that I gave you?
know so much about show business, and you've seen so much more than me that you can predict my life and what I'm worth. I've had fucking people at Warner Brother Records, the executive vice president, tell me over the phone that I'm worth at least $300 million.
Then you know what? Even if that was a while ago, you'd still be worth something. Then call them, you stupid fuck. Call them. Get in touch. Your family hates you.
My family hates me.
Yes,
How do you know?
because you've told me your dad won't talk to you.
I don't know really what they think or who they like or what. I really don't know what's up with them. I haven't seen them for years. They don't talk to me anymore. I really don't know.
Yeah, that doesn't tell you anything, Schizo?
They don't tell me nothing.
Hey, everyone.
They don't talk
Hey,
to me
Quinn.
anymore.
Video.
I heard that my
I can't do
counselor-
video. My camera setup's not working right now.
Did you get my text? I said do it on your phone then.
Oh, okay.
Schizo, Greg,
Yeah.
I think that there's a lot of things going on right now that are tough to deal with. Is there any way you can express yourself in song how you're feeling right now?
I don't want him to fucking be on here. Now, fuck that, man. He doesn't even, he can't sing worth shit.
18 higher. Shot in the void.
That's terrible. That's fucking terrible. Yeah, you're worth $300 million.
I can do really good David Coverdale.
No, you can't.
And I'm still on the
Can I tell you what you can do well? Schizo, you know what you can do well? Better than anybody I've ever known. You know what you can do well?
Back off.
Fucking things up.
Fucking things up.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that's not what everybody says.
Who says anything different? My neighbors?
Well, Guitar Center. Ask Guitar Center. Why don't you ask them what they think of me?
Yeah, I'm sure you're a pain in the ass.
Well, they're going to tell you I'm a pain in the ass. I don't think they're going to say that. I think Guitar Center will probably say something nice about me. Because I'm a customer, and they've heard me sing. They've heard me play guitar in their shop, and they know that I can hit the string exactly right. With timing is key. As you know, in performing artists, timing is everything.
Yeah, and you have none. You have absolutely none. I've heard you sing. You're fucking god awful. I tried to make a music video for you. I tried to help you in every way. I talked to real musicians. I put a band together for you. I
Oh,
did.
hold on.
What? He hung up?
Yeah. Oh no, don't go. Don't go. Okay. All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for enjoying the Ding Dong Show.
I think Earth Tubs just got here, so the show just started.
Oh, hello, Earth Tubs. Hello, how's it going? In response to Screen Jams, yeah, it's, you know very well, you've watched enough to know it is impossible to get him on here. Don, are you going back? Okay. I think we're waiting for Quinn to join from his phone.
Hey, how's it going?
Hey, Quinn, how's it going?
It's going okay.
Very good. Don.
What?
Are you coming back to your chair? Okay. Well, Quinn, did you at least hear everything that Schizo did on the show today thus far? Yes or no?
I didn't hear that last part. I was trying to set stuff up.
Okay. It was a repeat of the same.
Yeah, I figured.
Let's see. So we have, here we are. Did you bleach your hair, Quinn, or are you just hanging out in the sun?
I've just been hanging out in the sun a lot.
Hey, Quinn, looks like you've been hanging out in the sun.
It's true. I don't know how you could have told.
Why? What happened to your hair?
I don't know. I've just been
Did you get
frizzy today.
Did you get a haircut?
Not really. I did some trimming though.
You have curly hair?
Yeah, naturally, yeah.
Well,
Unfortunately, not a huge fan of it.
well, at least your family likes you.
Yeah, that's true. They do love me. We just saw Beetlejuice yesterday. Very fun.
Did you like it?
Yeah, I liked it a lot actually. I thought there were some interesting mistakes that for Burton to make, like he got the witching hour wrong, which is odd for him. Said it was at midnight when it's at 3 a.m. But otherwise, yeah, it was really great. It was great to see Keaton just do comedic stuff, essentially. I think he really blossoms as a comedic actor more so than his serious roles. I mean, there's a reason he's passed at the store.
Earth Tubbs, you missed it all. What is? Are we in your bedroom?
Yeah,
Where's the
this is the
kitty?
last.
Where's the kitty?
I think she's outside right now, outside the hall.
Oh, you mean she's in danger of getting murdered?
Nah, she's good. She's tough.
Okay, we have a question. How is Quinn's funny bone healing?
It's going okay. Some scars seem to have like died down from with some massages from my physical therapist. Yeah, she wants to come in.
Oh, your sexy physical therapist?
She's pretty cute, man. Oh my God.
You know, I've never seen your kitty.
Oh, well, she's coming up. Hang on. Leo. Hey, baby. He's very into the closet today. Oh, well. Hang on.
Just grab her.
Yeah. Come here, baby. Come here. Come on. Come here.
You call her baby?
I call her a lot of things.
Just don't call her late for dinner.
I don't. Oh, hang on. 1 sec. It's hard grabbing her one-handed.
Oh, hello! Oh, what a friendly
She just
cat.
wants to. No, she usually is very sweet. She just wants to move right now.
Well, looks like you control that pussy the same as you control all other pussy on the planet.
Just let it go, you know?
Not at all.
And remember, kids, you got to use 2 hands when
Yeah,
you're grabbing it.
that's true. That's right, ladies. Remember, and my DMs are open.
No, not you. Grab when you're grabbing the pussy.
By the way, it's Georgia 3, Kentucky 3.
Okay. So that means Kentucky's winning until Georgia gets 20-something points?
No, it means Kentucky's winning until Georgia gets 22 points.
Okay, very good. Now, you brought Quinn on here to ask him a question. Is time past?
Well,
What, are you trying to use reverse psychology, shutting the closet door to crack it open and get her to run out?
Yeah, a little bit. There you go. Hey, baby.
who said Quinn doesn't know how to control pussy?
He's using reverse psychology with the door.
Yeah, I'd lose to a dog in chess some days.
Okay, it's 3rd and 2. Kentucky hands the ball out. No, runs! First down.
We do have a question from the chat. Has Quinn seen one? And it's a kitty cat emoji. And I don't think they mean on the internet. In person, within 3 foot of you, 5 foot of you, 10 foot of you, in real life.
No, I don't have any recollection of it. No.
Okay. Well, I mean, we know you did the first 5 minutes of your life. We're not counting that.
Yeah, exactly.
He came out of his mom's pussy.
Yeah.
Yep.
And before that, he was all up in that puss.
Yeah. Maybe it was grown in a lab. Who knows?
It's
There's
called
no
an
real
abdomen,
proof.
Don. It's not a vagina. Babies don't live in the vagina. They live in the abdomen.
Yeah, it's so true. And we found out today, after asking me maybe for the last month or so to help Schizo start a prostitution business where he would go after men and women, he now is saying that he never would do men.
Damn. Looks
You
like
think
the only
that
bed
really
he's in
dampers-
is one of lies.
Pardon me, go ahead.
Only
Just
bed
it looks
he's-
like the only
Go ahead. You said it.
only bed he's in is the one he built out of lies.
Yes, good one, yeah. Yeah, and do you think in here in Hollywood or Los Angeles, California, and or anywhere in the world, him cutting his prostitution business in half by going only women, that would hurt his budget?
It really would. Probably significantly.
Don, would you agree with that?
Fuck him.
That is the topic at hand, him being a prostitute.
Well,
Don, do you remember why you brought Quinn in here? You had a question for him.
wanted to talk about when he used to go and pick him up.
Yeah. It was a journey every time.
And the last time he went there, he went all the way there and then said he wasn't coming.
Yeah. It was a hard one to navigate.
Do you remember how long ago that was? The time that I was physically unavailable and he demanded my car to be there, which had never happened before. Yeah. How long ago? A year, 6 months, 2 years?
Quite a while.
Okay, we've got 2nd and 10. Kentucky has the ball. They're tied 3-3. They're at the 31-yard line. They could be driving for a touchdown. Hands on! Now it's 3rd down and about 1.
What else is happening on the game, Don?
Well, it's 3rd and 1 for Kentucky. They're inside the 40 of. There's a timeout. 3-3.
Like Kentucky's trying the old beat Peyton Manning strategy by not letting Georgia have the ball. They've rushed the ball 22 times already in the first half.
Well,
works.
It's tied. 3rd and 1. 15 seconds till halftime. Here's the play. Kentucky. Hey, come on! Give me the ball, man! Hike 2. Give me the ball! Hike 3.
Don, I have a question.
Shoot.
I think you and Quinn have a good vibe together. Why don't you take him to the park and teach him some football, and that might help him get some pussy.
Maybe. Could also worsen the. Could also fix my brain damage. It's that CTE thing. That's how that works, right?
When did you have brain damage?
Oh, birth.
When learning football in the park with one other guy is not the way they get brain damage, just so you know.
Oh,
It's
okay.
when the 30 guys pile on top of them,
Oh,
stomping the helmet, and the helmet
maybe I was just
sometimes
thinking of
comes
Aaron
off.
Hernandez.
So let's see. Kentucky has 9 seconds left till half. They're in field goal range. Do they go for a field goal very soon?
Quinn, can you define field goal?
No. It's been a long time since I played football. Last time was like in middle school, I think.
And they probably didn't, when you were playing games in middle school, you didn't kick
Two
field
questions.
No, I was more of a baseball guy.
2 questions. What's the shape of the football, and did you get a trophy just for showing up?
I did not get a trophy, but the shape of football is like Arnold's head from Hey Arnold.
I don't know that reference.
Like that.
Oh, like Stewie from Family Guy.
Yeah, Stewie as well.
Thank you.
I just, well, Hey Arnold's a classic cartoon from back in the day.
Don, who's that on your shirt?
Dick Van Dyke. All right, so we got 9 seconds left till half. Uh-oh, the one guy went off sides. Boy, Kentucky, you bonehead. You call a timeout, and you can't fucking go on the snap count. Boy, oh boy.
Quinn, what's that thing on your hand? Did they give that to you to make you look cooler?
No, it's a splint. It's so I don't develop like claw hand. So it keeps my ring finger and pinky from like the knuckle from like bending backwards kind of or something.
Think how cool you would look with claw hand, though.
Yeah, that is true. It'd be one step closer to crab, which all living beings become eventually.
A crab?
Yeah, evolution's final theoretical point is crab for all creatures. Everything that evolves far enough becomes a crab.
But do humans ever get to that point that they become that?
By God, we're trying.
Okay, they're going to kick a field goal with 9 seconds left. So they could be up 6-3 at half. And the kick is good. Kentucky is now up 6-3 in a game that they are getting 22 points in Vegas.
I'm expecting like a 40-point explosion from Georgia in the second half. So let's go Dogs.
It probably could. Quinn, have you ever heard of medicine women?
Oh, yeah.
Medicine women? Are you
Yeah,
related?
I get that. I get that one a lot. No relation, unfortunately. Just like the Johnsons from Die Hard.
The Johnsons from Die Hard. What are you talking about?
The guys from the FBI. Agent Johnson, no relation.
I mean, like the Coen brothers
Yeah, them too.
work for the system.
Yeah, but both of the Coen brothers spelled their names differently.
That's true. Or if the one Johnson spelled it without the H.
Might have. Imagine being a Johnson without an H, though. That'd suck. So it makes that name.
Wow. So in the last game for today of the college games, because there were 3 college games, Mary Jane is 1-1. She picked Georgia, and they are down by 3. And there's a 22-point spread that they get. So, wow.
Okay, well, we have zoomed past closing show banter. Do you have any other issues you'd like to address today, Don?
Well, let's just get the final, because there's 5 seconds left. Georgia takes a knee, and it is now halftime. And Kentucky is beating Georgia 6-3. Georgia, the number 1 team in the nation. Well, shit, we got 22 points to make up, Kirby Smart says.
All of the social medias dropping into the chat.
What's that?
I said what you're seeing, Don, is all of the social medias dropping into the chat.
What does that mean?
Exactly what I said specifically.
What social media? What chat? I don't see anybody in the chat here. Quinn, will you be performing on Monday at the Ding Dong Show? Also, I'm looking forward to the new show tomorrow. That's right. Tomorrow, Judith Roth, we're doing her new show.
Man.
Tomorrow,
Yes, that is 5 p.m. tomorrow.
yeah.
Same Dawn time, same Dawn channel.
No, it's at 5.
Right, this show's at 5, right?
Yeah.
But the Corky show is at 4 o'clock.
That doesn't exist anymore, Don. Past or present. It's been banished from the internet. It was so terrible.
When's the last time you saw Corky, Quinn?
Probably about 20 minutes ago.
Does he knock on your door and get in your bed and just you guys talk for a little while?
No, he was just we just kind of passed on the stairs.
Really?
Yeah.
And what's new in Corky's life? He was a former ding-donger.
I'm not really sure. To be quite honest.
Is he still working
Kind of both.
Is he still working at the same job?
As far as I know, yeah.
And he hasn't harmed your kitty cat yet.
No, he's been good with her. He's been very good with her.
But you shouldn't let him touch her.
Well, we kind of both stay in our rooms. So.
Good. He will kill her one day. I bet on it.
Nah.
I don't think so.
She'll fight. She'll fight back.
Do you think
She's
she'll
got
fight
spirit.
as hard as she fought to get out of your arms earlier?
Harder.
Oh, really? Wow.
Yeah.
Animals
She grew up
get
bullying
weird.
other cats, so.
I did notice animals really have to be trained to be on camera. They really get weird with the camera, the phones.
Yeah, it's odd.
All we wanted to do was see her.
Yeah.
Try grabbing her again, Quinn.
One second. Oh, she is behind some laundry. Oh, hang on now. She's being very cute right now.
And by cute, do you mean just staying away from you?
He's flipping
Nah,
it. He's flipping the
hang on.
camera.
How do I do this on the phone?
It's the circle. inside
There
the
we go.
camera. There. Oh, okay.
Hey, babe.
She
Yep.
just doesn't have time for shit.
I think she really enjoyed being done.
Yeah.
Well, are you ready for any? Do we have to do anything else?
Nope, we just say goodbye when you when
Do
you
you,
when
do
you
you
say
want?
it's
Do you
okay.
want? Do you want me to say that? Okay, so Mary Jane, if this game remains the same, Mary Jane will be 1-2 going in tomorrow, and Mary Jane's games for tomorrow. We have all NFL games, and Mary Jane has picked the Detroit Lions, giving 7.5 to Tampa Bay. She's picked the Kansas City Chiefs, giving 6 to Cincinnati, and she has picked the Houston Texans by 6.5 to the Chicago Bears. So anyway, well, so are we done, Mary Jane? Say goodbye.
Thank you, Quinn, for showing up a little late and didn't bring much to the show except for your
Yeah.
lovely personality. So thank
And
you,
my
Quinn.
cat.
Thank you, Don. Thank you, Omanji,
Cat.
best moderator in the business.
Cat was
course.
kind of